Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Good, Scott. How's it going?
Good, good. What do you think about that intro?
It was different. I like it. I like it. Look at you every day coming up with something new.
It was a little jazz inspired music,
I like
Now
it.
you kind of got me into jazz since I met you. I kind of
See?
revisited that genre of music, so that was a nice calm intro for everybody.
Here we come. I'm gonna have you a jazz aficionado pretty soon.
Pretty soon, pretty soon. Well, I mean, hey, look at you. You're on like seemingly another cruise ship, sort of, kind of.
Kind of, whatever previous cruise ship in a past life, kind of, sort of. I'm on the Queen Mary,
Okay.
which is now a hotel out here in Long Beach, and excuse me, getting prepared for the Carnival Firenze tomorrow on a group cruise.
Oh, look at that! Look at that. Whose group cruise is it?
It's Meet and I. Meet and I they're having a great group cruise. We should have a blast. I met, who did I meet today? Elisa and Keisha I met last night, and all about the Jacksons. We met them at Roscoe's Waffles and Chickens.
Oh, nice, nice. I've watched a few of their videos, and I've met Elisa. I met Elisa at the meetup. You obviously met Elisa too as well, and yeah, that must have been really fun. I want to meet Keisha for sure. Hopefully, get to cruise with her soon. It just seems like from your Facebook pictures that you guys are having so much fun. So
Right now, it's fun. People, they were struggling trying to get the flights out here, but it looks like everybody's making it. So, yep, everybody should be here for this cruise tomorrow.
amazing, amazing. Well, today we are going to talk about how to pick the best cruise ship because I think, Bill, you and I have talked about this topic kind of a lot, and there's a lot of misinformation out there on how to pick a cruise ship and what is the best cruise ship for you, be it if you're a first time cruiser or an experienced cruiser like Bill and myself. So, Bill, I mean, I think you have some tips on how to pick a cruise ship, and maybe it changed for you. Maybe now in your cruising journey, you pick cruise ships differently than you did when you were, I don't know, 20 years ago when you first
Yeah,
started.
no, it's definitely changed for me now. And what I'm looking for in a ship now is different than maybe what it was 20 years ago. Uh, with that being said, these are the kind of questions that you need to ask yourself, ask your travel agent.
Mhm.
What do you want to do? Do you want a relaxing cruise? Do you want a cruise with tons to do, activities and rock climbing walls and all this other good stuff? Or do you want to go to a Serenity deck, lay out in the sun, read a book, no kids around? You have to ask the questions.
Or do you want to go to Alaska every cruise like me?
If you want to go to Alaska, if you're into sightseeing and you want to see a lot of different sites on one vacation instead of trying to fly to different locations and packing and repacking in different hotels.
Yep. All right, so let's see who is in the chat before we get to how to pick the best cruise ship for you. We have Orange Cone Vlog. Hello, Orange Cone Vlog. She's sup beaches. Ross, hope you're feeling well and recovering fast. Carnival Cruise Addicts, Chris and Liz. Hello. Hey, Bill and Scott. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. Almost forgot what day it was. Hello, Jaden. Welcome in. Welcome in. Cruising is fun anytime. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome in. Nancy B, the Scratcher. Hello, Nancy B. So awesome to see you. Law Jones, cool. Dude, to swim with Shaq. You like that? All my carnival lovers out there that love Shaq. Journeys with June and Brady. Hey everyone. Hello, Aunt June and Uncle Brady. Welcome in. What's up, 4K? Yeah, we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about that towards the end. Let's see here. M74. Hey, cruising peeps. Hello, M. Welcome in. Welcome in. Will G. Evening, y'all. Evening, Will. Awesome to see you. Call me V. Hello, beautiful people. Well, hello, beautiful V. Wonderful to see you here on a Wednesday. Oh, my other co-host for tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday, the astute tourist. Hello, Jimmy. Welcome in. Boy, do we have a show for you guys tomorrow in the Sea Wave Lounge. I can't wait. I
Should
can't
be a
wait.
good one.
It's gonna be a good one. 70s music, Bill. So maybe I think you know some 70s music.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be on a cruise. That's the first night,
I'm
so
just messing with
I
you.
will probably be at the steakhouse.
Listen to some 70s music for us and think of us, though. We'll be thinking of you, though. Adventures with Uncle Dave. Hey, y'all. Hello, Uncle Dave. Welcome in. Everyone's favorite uncle. Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts. Hello, Chris. I always get mixed up between Chris and Liz when they come in on their personals because I have the same logo, so my eyes don't always adjust because I'm 36 and getting so much older that sometimes I think they come on their personals and it's the same. Hello, Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts, and says pick out Ross. I believe it is, but I think I'll let Ross speak for that.
Good for you, Ross.
This music is a vibe. Thank you very much, Ross. Yes, somebody likes my music. Lazy Days. Hello, y'all. Hello, Lazy Days. Look at this. We all go well at the doctors, Ross. Look at this. And happy birthday, Bill. And you want to know what, Bill? While this is up, and V reminds me that it was your birthday because it was your birthday yesterday. I have a little something for you, Bill. So happy birthday to one of the best co-hosts that a starting YouTuber could ever ask for. Thank you so much for all your support, Bill. Happy birthday, and I hope you enjoy this. Happy birthday.
I enjoyed that, Scott. Thank you so much.
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Thank you for everybody who sent me a birthday wish. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, well, hello, Bam. New name and fellow cruise addicts. Welcome in, Bam. Journeys with June and Brady says, we are getting heavy soaking rain. Oh, stay safe. I hate rain. Ugh. That's why I moved to the desert. He had good chicken and waffles. I know. I saw them. I'm so hungry now.
It was actually delicious. I'm not a big chicken and waffle guy. It was delicious. Best I ever had. Somebody, Dre from Tripping with Dre and Michelle, he said you got to go to the one. I went to one in Long Beach, but I guess they have another one in Inglewood. So next time I'll try the one in Inglewood.
Ross lets us know pick is out. White blood cell count is normal. Blood cultures show no infection. Awesome, Ross. We'd love to hear that.
Nice.
Journeys with June and Brady says, are you loving the queen or noticing that she needs some work? Or the work she needs. Sorry.
Yeah, she's 90 years old. So you're gonna need work. The one thing the only complaint that I really have is the temperature in the cabins. They do like sections of the ship, so you can't control your own temperature of your cabin. So my cabin is freezing. Well, it was last night. Now it's not bad, and actually where I'm at right now is warm. So
wait, so how do you? Is there like a section master that if you get that cabin, you get to control the entire section?
No, nobody could really explain it to me. It's just like a zone, and when they say zone, it's like multiple cabins. So part of the cruise ship is a good temperature. The other parts are freezing cold.
The ghosts run it. I got it. The ghosts.
The ghosts have it.
Well, hello, Mary Ellen Dillon, a friend that I run into very often on the YouTube stream. Thank you for coming over. Bam says, curious to hear your thoughts on the Firenze, Bill.
Probably next week sometime. Yep. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been on the Venezia yet, so they're sister ships. Vista class, I like the size of the ship, so it should. I think I'm going to enjoy it. I really think I'm going to enjoy it. I
can't wait to hear either. I haven't been on any one of those Italian Costa remodeled ships. Luminosa does not count, so I've definitely not been on the Firenze or the.
But do you remember when they used to boast that as an Italian ship?
Please, God, oh my God, I never want to go on that ship ever again. If anybody's thinking about going to Luminosa, I'll save you right now. Don't do it.
I got 29 days on it.
Anyone been on the Horizon? Thoughts? Have you been on the Horizon, Bill? I don't think
I have. Vista class ship. I prefer the Panorama. I haven't been on the Vista yet, but I prefer the Panorama. The Horizon, when I went on it, maybe about a year and a half ago, it needed work. So it wasn't. They kept up the Panorama, nicely.
Yes, the Panorama is the one that goes out of the West Coast, correct?
What, Long Beach? Yep.
Long Beach. Okay. Good evening, Marjorie. Welcome in. Welcome. Warm, strong adventures. Hi and good evening. Najuma Brown. Hello, everyone. Well, hello, Najuma. Cruise Nuts coming in on the Facebook side, and Cruise Nuts coming in on the Instagram. I mean, on the YouTube side. Welcome in, Cruise Nuts. Let's see. Not Journeys with June and Brady. Call me V. June and Brady. My first cruise was on the Horizon. I loved it, but MDR. Not the best from my experience, but Chef's Table was fab. I love the Chef's Table. Ever since I did it, Bill, I've fallen in love with these things that I never thought I would have fallen in love with. Thank you,
Brady. I may have to try it one of these days.
You've never tried it before, the Chef's Table?
The Chef's Table, no. Well, I don't do a lot of seafood, and some of the chef tables are kind of like they have a lot of seafood on it.
They do. The older menu would probably be better for you, but oh man, they do subs too, which is kind of nice. And oh, look at this. Just because use I can. Thank you very much, Ross. I appreciate you. Let's do this. Is this I think that was on. I believe that was on my side. I don't know. I'm gonna play.
I believe it was on your side.
Okay, so then we're gonna play this. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Ross. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Ross.
Nice.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. I may be traveling solo, so I'm just curious. Oh, yeah. You have my phone number, Aunt June. Chris from Carnival said, love it. Oh my God, that's so freaking awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Cruise Nuts says, oh my God, look at this. Journeys with June and Brady. Thank you so much. Our Journeys with June and Brady. Wait, I got something new for you, so it's not like a reworn sock. Here we go. Thank you, Aunt June.
Sweet, nice.
That's right. You get new super chats from me. You don't get the same rewards. It won't do that to you.
Come on, why do you always have to show me up? Come on, Scott.
Hello, Gloria. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Globies! Well, let's see. You will enjoy Firenze. She's a beautiful ship, and the crew is great. Yes, and I do have that friend now that will be looking out for you, Bill. I think I sent you his profile, Mr. Hayden Gary. I'm sure you'll see him. I think he's playing in the atrium, so I mean, you can't miss him.
I don't recall seeing the profile. Maybe I did. I don't know. So send it to me again. I'll look out for him tomorrow.
Oh, here's another new name, Richard McNally. Got some free cruise on the Utopia coming up. You going on that ship? Richard, I was going on that ship in September. I was actually going with Bill and a bunch of other YouTube creators. Unfortunately, I had to pull out of that cruise because I got another offer to go on a 15-day Hawaii cruise. And that has been my bucket list since probably I've been able to say Hawaii. I never thought I would be able to go to Hawaii. I was kind of waiting again, like Alaska, to go with a significant other. but this just fell in my lap, and I could not say no. So unfortunately, I don't have any plans to go on Utopia, but I do have plans to go on a royal ship. My first royal ship since I can remember, probably one-on-one when I was like 4 or 5. But since I was 4 or 5 and now I'm 36, my first royal ship. I'll wait for my announcement at the end because I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what ship yet. So, but I will allude to it a little bit. Aunt June says it was so hot in my room, but apparently it was set to a comfortable 72.
I wish.
Oh, Mary Ellen Dillon says I'm on the Luminosa in February. Well, please smack Donna's butt for me. Please give me a little good luck. That's one thing I miss about that shit.
That's one thing everybody remembers about the Luminosa is Donna.
Oh yeah, I've been on the Horizon Panorama, Firenze, and Venezia.
Nice, Mary.
That's awesome. How many cruises do you have under your belt, Mary Ellen Dillon? On all lines too, not just Carnival. Yeah. We do encourage Carnival cruising, as Jimmy up here said. Channel hopping is encouraged. Thank you very much, Jimmy. Thought that was funny. I wanted to go back to that. Let's see. Oh yes, Globees is saying hello to anybody she missed. Oh, look at this! It's check-in night tonight at midnight. I love that feeling. Oh, like a little kid at Christmas. I stay up and check in, even though platinum, diamond, I still do it. Horizon is a good layout and a mid-sized ship. Elevators, not so much. Not a fan of the smart elevators, Chris from Carnival.
Horizon is one of Carnival's biggest ships.
Yeah.
You got the Excel class, and then the Vista class. Now after that, they all become like kind of mid-sized, the Dream class. But no, the Horizon is one of the larger ones.
Correct. Laura Jean Huddleston says, "Hi, fellas. Heading to the Jubilee on Friday. Well, have a great time. I love the Jubilee.
I think that's the FROG cruise. I think.
The which one?
FROG.
Oh.
Don't ask me what it stands for. Family reunion. I don't know. Something.
Got it.
But yeah, a lot of people are going on that cruise.
Got it.
A group cruise.
Very popular month for group cruises, Bill, in July. Damian Meza comes in. Bill, what ship are you on now?
I am on the Queen Mary, not Queen Mary 2, Queen Mary. It's a hotel right next to the Long Beach cruise port for Carnival. So it's not actually it's not an active ship, but it is a cruise ship, and it looks like a cruise ship and everything on it. But it's probably from 1910. So it's about maybe 30, 20, 30. It's probably 80, 90, 100 years old. And it's more like a museum now, but you are allowed to stay here. And I got a room here, so I've been here last night and tonight. It's been interesting going walking around and looking at the ship. It's supposed to be haunted. I didn't see any ghosts last night, but you never know. So we have one more night.
Mr. Bill Ghost. Oh no. It reminds me, honestly, Bill, when you were walking around and showing it a little bit, it reminds me of like an Elks Lodge stuck on a ship. Like just how antique or like, I don't know. Just the wall behind you just screams Elks Lodge to me. So
it's you can see all the woodwork, and a lot of it is the original. I mean, some of it's been restored, but a lot of it's the original.
Yep. And then and then you're going on the Firenze.
Then I'm going on Firenze tomorrow.
Oh, look at this. Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts, $3 bill, y'all. You know how rare that is? That's rare. Like I have another super chat.
Look at you, Scott. You're too much.
Thank you guys very much. Much appreciated. Love all of you. Let's see. I have not had a bad crew member on the
Oh, got it. Are you frozen or is it me?
Scott,
Are you
before you
back,
go
Scott?
on the away, can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
You were frozen
Scott,
for a
before you
second.
go on the Oasis class ship, reach out. I can tell you all about the ship. Thank you, Ross. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard lately. Nice. You going with Neil Pence? I am. Yes, I am. I will definitely be going with no pants, and we'll definitely be vlogging from the very, very beginning. I am very anxious to get back out there and have some live vlogs. Kimberly Lavelle. Hello, Kimberly Lavelle. Welcome in. Welcome in. Adventures with Uncle Dave. My very first cruise ship was on the Triumph. I think it's been renamed and retired by now. I believe it has.
I'm trying
Trivia
to. Isn't that was Sunrise, I believe.
Sunrise. Yep, you're right. Yep. We're in the prime of your life at 36. I know, B. Thank you. I joke that I'm an old soul because I am. Let's see. You guys need to get on the Harmony January 26th, Bill. If you're looking for a cruise in January, I think that might be when my my royal.
I think that is the Huddle's Tropic Like It's Hot. Maybe. I think so.
Laura Jean, who was in here, right? From Huddles?
Yes. Laura. Yeah, Huddle's.
Oh, look at this. VentureCast. Hey, Scott, the best cruise ship is for me is the one that I am on. That is right, my friend. And soon we will be cruising together. So let me play this. Damn, how many does he have?
My goodness. You got me one. I want to drop a super chat now just to see if you have another one.
No, please, I'm out of socks. The Triumph is now the Sunrise, I believe. Yes, it is. Scrow's Nest, hi everyone. Hello, Randy. Welcome in, my fellow Arizonian. Mid to larger size will be mid-size once these newer classes come out. Yes, they will. Get this, Bill. 39 total, 32 Carnival. I know a guest that I want to have on a show soon. She's got a lot of cruising knowledge right there, peeps. Let me tell you. Marilyn Dillon knows her stuff. Cruising, controversial cruising I will be a roommate for Hawaii. I am switching from the Carnival Glory to the third Meet and Eye cruise in 2025. Well, come on, Marjorie. Our check-in is at midnight on Sunday for Alaska. That's right. Ross's Alaska cruises is fastly approaching. I can't wait for that one. I'm excited, but may need a travel companion. Any takers? She like looked right past me. I'm like, pick me. She's like, anybody else? Anybody
but Scott?
I'm just teasing you, Aunt June. Classic. Oh yes. Let's see. Just booked the NCL Jewel to Bermuda out of Philly in 26. I was just talking about that a podcast, and the MSC Seascape out of Galveston. I need to stop. I know on this. It's so bad. No,
I really need to learn my geography. I never pictured Philadelphia having a way for a cruise ship to get to it.
Me neither.
I didn't know. I mean, it's a coast city. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yep. Evening, guys, listening, but it's late here. Well, hello. It's a cruise line.
Welcome in.
Damian Meza says, looks like the shining boat. Looks like the shining boat from the movie The Shining. Frozen Scott. Yes, I know I was frozen. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard lately. It's been like crazy. So when are we going to see the Captain Controversy pole dancing video? Well, actually, to tell you the truth, I don't know where Chet is, but Chet actually has golden footage of Captain Controversy dancing on a pole, and it was said to have sent to CME. But I will see if I can recover that footage for viewing pleasure at some point. My new deals came in yesterday, and Horizon is a ship I have yet to sail. I know a lot of the new deals were actually coming through for a lot of people.
Horizon, the itinerary for some of them are the ABC Islands. So that is one of the big lures with the Horizon.
Mm-hmm. And look at this, an in real family and friend for Warmstrong. Hey, big brother, just stopped by to say happy birthday.
Hey, Teresa, thank you so much, Teresa.
Yes, yes, yes. Happy birthday. Look, wait. Oh. They think I'm not prepared for this one, Bill. Look at this. Carnival Cruise Addict says, Bill, grab a drink, and this is on your side. So guess what we got for
Well, thank you so much.
This.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Ching, bling, bling, chatter.
Well, thank you. TCA, thank you. I appreciate you guys. It's going to be, I'm going to grab a few drinks tomorrow. You guys blessed me on my birthday, so I appreciate you doing that for me now. And I'm going to grab a few. I can tell you what I'm going to be drinking. I'm going to be drinking Hardy XO. It's a cognac.
Hardy XO. I love it. I love it. VentureCast says catchy tune. Yes, yes. Let's see. The triumph was Will G's first ship. Also, look at that. Oh, look at this. Chris from Carnival Cruise Addict says 55 Carnival, 57
Nice.
total. It's a lot of cruises. Scratch and Pete PA. Hello, Scratch and Pete. Welcome in. Says hi, everyone. Mary Ellen Dillon asked Chris, when did you start cruising, Chris? And excited for the Booze Cruise 2.0 so I can meet everybody. I know I'm so excited too as well. On Red Afro, hello everyone. Welcome in.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Afro. Let's see. Red Rum. I was there for that live pole dance. I know it was crazy. I've yet to see the footage. I've saw it once. Chet played it once. I'm like, I'm not just dancing all for that. Erie Trail Tours and Transfers. That's also a new name. Hello, Erie Trail Tours and Transfers. Let us know where you do your tours and transfers for. We are all cruisers, so if it's a popular cruise port, let us know. We are making your sister laugh, so I love that already.
Cracking up.
Crack it up. And he says 1999. Bill, you started in what?
1990.
1990. And Mary Ellen Dillon says I didn't start until late 2012. Awesome. Okay, so we are finally down to the bottom of the chat. We are all chatty today, which I absolutely love. And let's kick it off and get to our topic here, and let's talk about let's talk about this topic, and let's first share some facts about the topic and kind of around the cruise industry. But Bill, we're going to talk about how to pick a perfect cruise ship for you. And honestly, to tell you the truth, this is going to be different for everybody because everybody is different. And for me, I believe that there is not really one cruise ship for one set person. I think everybody likes you to think that. But I don't think it's not like a one size fits all or the shoe fits all. I mean, what do you think?
No, I mean, they try, and you can actually do it, but for some reason, party people don't want to see families a lot of times. Not all the time, but a lot of times. But the cruise ships are so big now that you really don't have to, experience each other if you don't want to. So I think they're really trying. Some ships more than others. I really think people always talk about Carnival and the fun ship and the family friendly ship. I really think with Royal with their new ships that they've surpassed Carnival as far as the family fun ship, because you look at Royal. There's so many things for kids to do, so many things for the adults to do that I think they surpassed Carnival. And going past further than that is the new ship they have, the Utopia. They're literally taking the party ship, title. It sounds like it. I don't know if it's just like for this inaugural cruise season, but the way they're pushing these parties, it's like it's a booze cruise. They're pushing the party scene heavy.
Yep. all their dots over there on on Royal Caribbean are connecting. They're marketing
They
that
really are.
weekend at sea. All of the marketing, all of the things that they're marketing and bringing out now, like the 3-day and 4-day cruises, right? They're doing that on the biggest ship on purpose. They're marketing that weekend getaway on purpose, right? They don't want you for just one weekend. They want you for both weekends. They want you to stay the entire week, right? But is that the right ship for you because it's out and because it's viral and because that's the ship that you continually see? And for some people, it may be, but for some people, it's not. And I actually found this kind of, I wouldn't say alarming, but I definitely found it surprising. Let me share this with you, Bill. So 27% of the cruisers over the last 2 years are actually first time or new cruisers. And that's a 12% increase over the last 2 years from the past numbers. I mean, you have so many new cruisers now coming in to the cruise industry and the cruise market. And for me, and I'm not going to tell you where they get their misinformation, but I think that there is a lot of misinformation out there about cruise ships and how to choose the right cruise, right? And I think that there's a multitude of reasons why somebody may or may not steer you to a ship that may or may not be suited best for you, right? And when I talk at you, I'm more generalized to everybody, but when I say you, right, everybody is different. So 27% of cruisers are new cruisers. And for me, I want new cruisers to love cruising so much that they want to cruise again and they want to cruise again and they want to cruise again. And maybe not with me, but they want to continually cruise, right?
Well, that's kind of, we're kind of responsible for that. The Valida Locas and all, they have pushed cruising so much. Before it was the old stereotype that, hey, it was for 60-year-olds and nothing to do. You're on the water. Nobody wanted to cruise. But Carnival has even from this, what was the name? Kathy Lee Griffin. They pushed the fun ship. Well, that was trying to get young people to go. Well, I think they've taken them up on that offer, and younger people have started to cruise.
Yeah.
60-year-olds, we still like it now, but now they're creating more things instead of just like being able to go up on the sun deck and read a book and listen to some, jazz or whatever. Now they're opening up the door for everybody, things for everybody to do. And I would expect that new cruising statistic to go higher next year or next couple of years, where first timers are coming out. And if Royal has their way with a 3-day party ship, who knows how far they can take it.
And you're absolutely right, because the next fact that I was going to share is millennials now are more enthusiastic than ever before to get on cruising and try cruising. Right now, the age, again, if you're not looking at Alaska, but you're looking at the cruise industry as a whole, this year, the bookings by millennials, Bill, are insane. It's insane to where it's triples and almost quadruple what it was, right? People are coming out of their show. People are saying, I want to cruise, right? So how do I, as a new cruiser, pick the right cruise for me? What is the first thing that I would go about as a new cruiser to pick a perfect cruise for myself?
For me, I would, what do you want to do? What do you want? Warm weather? Do you want, Alaska cold weather? Do you want Europe to see sights? You have to decide on what you want out of a cruise. Do you want a cruise to nowhere where basically you stop at one port, but 3 or 4 sea days, and you just want to lay out in the sun and relax for the next 5-7 days? So you have to decide on what you want.
Definitely important, and like we alluded to in the beginning, it might have changed, and it definitely has changed for me, the way that I pick ships and the reason that I pick ships now. And I wouldn't refer or advise a first-time cruiser to go on some of the cruises that I'm going on. I'm going for different reasons. I'm going for the ship. I'm going for meeting other YouTubers, right? I'm going because I have an opportunity that fell in my lap. I I would never refer half of the cruises that I'm going on to somebody who says, "Hey, Scott, I know you have a YouTube channel. What is the best first cruise for me?" I wouldn't say, "Hey, I got this one." I would again start to break down and ask them questions about what is important to them. And
Right.
I think we don't often take time to really book a cruise with our interest in mind. I think we book it with seeing what is online because it's so readily available to scroll through our phone and see the Utopia of the Seas and see every cruise vlogger in the entire world that could ever get on that ship, and you're watching them. I mean, I want to go on it. Yeah, I want to go on it. But would I say, "Hey, a first time cruiser, go on the Utopia of the Seas right now"? No, no.
Well, it all depends.
Depends.
Scott, if you got some young people that want to party, Utopia of the Seas would be the perfect ship for them. If our first, I mean, first time cruiser getting on that ship, now they would be spoiled because they get on that ship and then try to go to the Sunrise. No, well, let's go Carnival Freedom. That's going to be a big difference. Still a party atmosphere, big difference.
I would send
But
them on the Glory first, the Glory, and then next
no,
year you
see,
can go on. You can go on Utopia.
well, I'm not going to say nothing wrong with the Glory, but I don't think necessarily the Glory, depends on where it's out of, is more like a party ship. I would send them probably out of Miami because Miami 3-day cruises are kind of notorious for party ships.
Mhm.
My opinion, what I've seen. But that's why if you're using a travel agent, that's why it's important to talk to your travel agent. And if your travel agent isn't talking to you and asking you questions about you and what you want, find another travel agent. That's my
Definitely.
opinion. So
Definitely.
travel agents, if you're in here, when you start talking to people about booking a cruise, take a personal interest. Don't, hey, I'll book anything you want. Take a personal interest. And I think I talked about that last week. A lot of travel agents are just, hey, I can book your cruise. I can book your cruise. I can book your cruise. And then when the person comes back and had a bad time, it's like, well, you wanted to book it. No, ask them what they want. Hey, I want a cruise with no kids. Virgin Voyages it is. So
Now, is home port proximity important to you? Do you look less at ships that their home port is further from you, or you have to take multiple flights in order to get to that home port?
well, now if you're asking me personally, I'm in Detroit. Every cruise I take is basically a flight. But let's say you were dealing with a client, in Florida. Well, they live near Jacksonville.
Yep.
It's like, hey, there's a ship out of Jacksonville, or if you can make it down to Miami, which is a flight or a 7-hour drive, you can go down
Or
there on this.
Brightline.
So, or Red Line. I don't know about if it goes to Jacksonville or not, but
Brightline.
Bright
Red Line.
Line. But I mean, those are the questions that you have to ask. How is it important? Do you want to be able to just drive to the port or take an Uber to the port, hop on a ship, get off, go home, be home in half an hour? That's important if that's what you want. But for me to be like, hey, you want to stay near home? Okay, you're from Florida. I got a good deal on a cruise out of Long Beach, California. And everybody, it's not for everybody. And so that's why travel advisors need to take a personal interest and ask a few questions, because people who are just starting to travel don't know what questions to ask.
No, they don't.
Some
No.
do, but
Right.
a lot of them don't. And that's our job as travel agents or travel advisors to
Or friends,
people
real good friends.
or friends.
Because honestly, Bill, right? So here's a shock value for me. And now that I live in Arizona and I don't live in New York, even though I've only taken 2 cruises out of New York, I have to fly everywhere, right? And there is a shock value when I look at some of these flights and how much it is to some of these Florida ports that I need to get to. And for a first time cruiser, right, it could be very shocking to have to fly all the way across the country for their first time cruise, right? Because on average, a cruiser spends $385 before they get on the cruise, right? So if as a friend, I can help mitigate that cost on on your first cruise and refer or help guide you to a port that is closer to your home. I think you would have more enjoyment in that than rather
Yep.
to have to spend $557 for a flight that may or may not get canceled because hey, it's 2024. You could show up to the airport and your just gets canceled and they tell you, well, better luck tomorrow. Do you want to upgrade for $784 more? Yeah. So that has been something that has definitely now has been more of a shock value than ever. Unfortunately, I'm being drawn more towards Florida because a lot of these bigger and more important ships are going out of Florida. And for some reason, all these cruise vloggers live in Florida and East Coast, man.
Well, one bit of advice I wish somebody would have told me years ago would have been to try different cruise lines. I went on Carnival and this has been my 51st cruise.
Wow.
And 44 of those have been Carnival.
Okay.
I wish I would have done Royal, Holland, NCL back in the day and tried them out. I don't get me wrong, I like Carnival, but I would like to see what the difference was. So I would suggest other people don't be afraid. People, I'm telling people, you're listening to people who probably don't even travel tell you how much they hate MSC cruise ships.
Right.
And I think MSC cruise ships are the best bang for your buck.
Hmm.
I really do. I mean,
Wow.
do they have problems? Yeah, they have a couple of problems. Some of the food is a little bit different. They're trying to learn the U.S. market and what we eat and what we like to eat and all the other good stuff. But as far as, and I'm not talking about you getting a casino deal and whatever, any kind of special deals. I'm talking about just straight
Paying
up
for it. Yep.
and
Okay.
regular price. Their value, you're getting like a Royal ship at a Carnival price, but people are afraid. They're afraid to try it. And I went on there. They're a fun ship. They party. Are there sellaways as big as Carnivals? No, but they party. They have the nighttime parties. They have the white parties, the silent parties. They have the parties, and
Right.
I almost don't want to tell people because the more
It's
people
a
come,
secret cruise line. Nobody wants
yeah,
to
it's
try.
a secret. I mean, and people hate on them, and I don't know why. And I don't get me wrong, I had a problem with a hamburger bun being as hard as a rock, and
I
they had no
remember that.
ketchup one ketchup gate. I had no ketchup one time.
No ketchup game.
But the ship itself was beautiful. The service was good. A couple of people, they were new, and it's like, okay, they did things differently, but different shouldn't be worse. It shouldn't be necessarily considered worse.
Yeah.
Because they some of the shows you have to book ahead of time, but it's just like Royal. And if you know how to do that, I'm telling you, MSC, I all day long. I have one booked for January, and I'm actually looking up. I'm trying to see if I can sneak one more in before then. Yes, I'm cheating on Carnival, Chris.
Well,
Sorry.
if you want to cheat on Carnival again and you want to go on a Royal ship in January, text me, Bill. Corey and Lori, Mountains to Sea crew. Hello, Mountains to Sea crew. Welcome in. Erie Trail Tours, Montego Bay, Falmouth, and Ocho Rios, Jamaica. We also do excursions in Grand Cayman and Bahamas. Ooh, Grand Cayman's my favorite port. I love Grand Cayman. I have another friend in Montego Bay too, as well. So welcome in, Erie Tour Trails. Thank you for sharing that. Law Jones says, I like that. Experience each other. Let's see. Royal is definitely not marketing to me. I want to see Utopia, but a party cruise is not for me. Yeah, definitely 100%.
I never thought it was going to be a party ship, so it may not be for me. I really want to see the ship, but it may not be for me if all they want to do is just party all night long.
Yep. I think the really large cruise ships like the XL class and the Icon class, there's no way to see the entire ship that it offers in 3 to 4 or 5 day cruises. Maybe not even a 7 day. Yeah, they do that on purpose, Uncle Dave. They do it on purpose. XL class specifically, Celebration is my favorite. I like the Jubilee. The Jubilee was nice. I love meeting new cruisers on the ship. My favorite. Meeting new people is my favorite, and people watching. I love people watching. If it has a casino, we are there. Yes, absolutely know that, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Hello, y'all. Hello, Ron from the Fam Adventures. Welcome in.
I kind of muted my microphone. There's kids in here playing, so if you hear me mute the microphone, that's why.
Journeys with Jude and Brady asked a question to everybody. How do you guys feel about Carnival stock? Do you have any? Bill, do you have any? I had to sell mine, unfortunately.
I had some, but I wound up selling it. I don't know why they haven't recovered as nicely as some of the other stocks. I still think there's more upside to it, especially with the announcement of these new ships. I think there's more upside.
I agree.
I think I would still consider it a buy.
I wish you could have got it at that C word low, man. Oh, when I got it for like $3 and I don't know, $4.60 something. Oh man. I sold it at almost double, but man, now it's like $14 and change, or it's $15 and change. Oh man, dang it. The more I cruise, the more I'm leaning towards the older, smaller ships and avoiding the summer months and the shorter cruises. The bigger ships have cool venues, but too busy. Same thing, VentureCast. I'm glad we are cruising together soon, my friend. We feel the same exact way. I'm taking a first-time cruiser on the Sunshine next month, so excited. Oh, make sure to vlog that. And June, make sure to, if that other person is comfortable with it, make sure to encapsulate that and vlog that and put that on Journeys with June and Brady. That is awesome. The Bud Files. Hello, Bud. Welcome in. Welcome in. Venture, I like the smaller ships too. Yes, 100%. Carmelin for the win. Hello, Carmen. Go ahead, Bill. I'll let you do it. Oh, he's muted. You did.
I'm muted. What up, though? I like Carnival ships for it to be like party friendly and the family atmosphere with the Excel class ships and the Serenity deck. I really love their ships and the Serenity deck, and I really like it. I really like Carnival the way they did the Serenity area. So I do. I'm more of a I'm less of a party person now. I'm less of a person who wants adventure and the flow ride and all that. Just give me a solid ship, good venues, good food, and I'm happy. Same. And Carnival does that with the Excel class ship.
They do. They really do. We were supposed to go on the Utopia inaugural, but decided to cancel. Instead, we're on the Celebrity Beyond in 9 days. Ooh, that sounds so exciting and fun. I will be watching along for sure. Howdy, everyone. Hello, Bruce and Cindy. Welcome in Ocean to Ocean Travel. Chris agrees and says the really big ships can be too big. Lots of food options, but I like the personalness of the mid to smaller ships. I do too. Really get to know the crew and the guests. Hello, Mark from Corner House Coalboat. Welcome in. Let's see here. We do Miami and Tampa because they are driving distances. See, so a lot of people I think of that, and I think a lot of first-time cruisers don't realize that they have to pay extra money to get to the cruise ship. Because I think that has been one of the most surprising shock values to anybody in the last 6 months who have asked me. Because there have been some people that have asked that have not booked with me or was not ready, but they thought they were ready and they asked and they were like, wait, you got to fly there? I'm like, do you want to drive to Florida? You want to drive to New Orleans? I mean, I'm for it. We can't take my car, but if you want to, let's do it. No. What do you think? The ship comes to Arizona and picks us up and's like, all right, on our way to New Orleans. No, it doesn't happen like that, and they get a little shocked by that. So I think that's something that first-time cruisers or new cruisers don't really think of. I think they know it, but I just don't think they think about it.
Well, that's why I'm glad they went to the pricing where they give you a price of everything and that's all included. Stop trying to nickel and dime people later on down the road, and this is what you're going to pay. You 2 people in a cabin, this is the price.
Yep.
And I think that makes it a lot easier to compare, apples to apples when you're looking at different cruise lines.
It does. Sharon and Jackson. Hello, Sharon and Jackson. Welcome in. PK Adventure Travels. Hello, Ryan. Welcome in. Ryan. I checked to see if there are cruises going out of Galveston, home port. Again, see, I think as you get more experience, I think that's one thing you start looking at. The ports that are definitely within closer proximity to you, because you can either travel there by car or you can hop on a really quick flight. For me, I like to now, which I never did, look out of the West Coast and look out of Long Beach and look out of San Francisco, things like that. So it's easier for me to get there. If I don't see anything that interests me, I'll look elsewhere, preferably somewhere I haven't been before. Yes, me too. Because then I'm like, hey, if I have to fly there, I would rather go to Philadelphia. Definitely would not rather go to Philadelphia. I just use that because I haven't been out of Philadelphia. I will not go out of Philadelphia. Thank you very much. Traveling bulls, yo. Go ahead, Bill. What do you say?
No, well, come on. What's wrong with Philly? I do it. Now that I know a cruise ship is going out of there, it gives me a reason to go to Philly. So yeah, I'm gonna try to take a cruise out of there.
All right, you and the Fresh Prince can go on that one. He lives in West Philadelphia, right?
He was born and raised.
Controversial cruising. Your interview yesterday convinced me what cruise to travel on in 2025. I think it did. You already booked, Miss Marjorie. I think if that's the one you're talking about. If not, let me know. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Actually, Marjorie and I are gonna cruise, I think, twice in 2025. Oh, Marjorie. We are traveling MSC April 2025 to check it out, but we are very loyal to Carnival. Sure you are.
Yeah, that's what they all say. That's what they all say. Wait till you get a taste of MSC's cruise ship. Which cruise ship are you going on, if you don't mind me asking? You go on like Meraviglia or
no, they're going on World America, Bill, I think.
You won't be back. You're going to be telling Carnival bye. Carnival, call me when you bring out a new class of ship, because there's no way that you did all these years of planning and came out with the XL class ship, and we got World America here. You won't be back. I know you got to be honest to yourself. I know you love Carnival. I know you do. But when you see that ship for that price, you're going to be like, well, scratch that, because you probably get a casino deal. So, I mean, see, they keep you, this is not after dark, so I'm not going to even start talking comparisons. But Carnival's doing things that the normal cruise lines don't do, with the free cruises and $100 cruises. But yeah, they're going to entice you. But when you see that beauty, World America, you're going to be like, Carnival, come on, man, you could do this too.
Yeah, I heard a lot of negativity on them, but after doing some more research and seeing some vlogs, I really see it as not as bad as the rumors. Trying to get on one next year or so. So there you go. Ryan's trying to get on MSC.
Well, I think people see, I'm not going to be on this big MSC kick, but I think people, they view different as bad. And that wasn't necessarily the case. MSC, there were a couple of problems that I saw on the ship, but nothing that couldn't be fixed. If I could go on Margaritaville and Islander, they had problems, but I think they can be fixed. I think Scott was saying something about it getting worse, but I haven't heard that yet.
Yeah. Orange Cone Vlog says, my cruising is all itinerary based and value for the most part. Yes, two good reasons to look. 110%, especially I'm guessing, Ross, you're talking about itinerary based cruises that you have never been to before, so you can go to new ports. I would assume.
Well, not necessarily. Even like me, when I go down to on a Carnival cruise, I like cruising out of ports where I can just walk to the beach. So like Grand Cayman. I'm sorry, not Grand Cayman. You have Half Moon Key, and you have the hold on, somebody's coming up behind me. So no, I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. Elisa, Keisha,
superstars are here.
Oh, it's a party! I'm so jealous.
We're all here.
Oh
you're ready, get
man, I want to be there right now. I'm so
Come on,
jealous.
Scott, catch your flight, catch your flight.
All right, I'm on my way.
What time is it? Oh, so okay. I'm sorry.
I mean, we just came on to say hi.
Bill's like, you could take a flight.
You can
Take a flight. You could be out here in a heartbeat. You don't want to.
I could. Oh, that's so funny.
That's a whole other
Okay,
conversation.
we're about to get off here in a couple minutes, so I'm gonna catch up with you. And we decide what we're gonna do, what time we're leaving, and all that other good stuff.
You have some plans, Bill? All right, I'll get to the
Dude,
bottom.
we're having a pre-cruise meetup. No alcohol involved as far as
Jealous. Yeah.
pre-cruise meetup over at the Hilton.
I'll take bets
And-
on that, people, right now about
No,
alcohol or
no.
non-alcohol.
I mean, it might be a drink, but not no.
Paul Zilla, hello, Paul Zilla, welcome in. Traveling Fools, hello, Traveling Fools. Nettie and JT, hello, Nettie and JT. Yeah, actually, smart sales tactics to reel people in to book longer cruises. Yeah, they're so smart. And multiple short ones on the same ship, 110%. They're so smart. We still have stock, but shows you can't get. But you can't get shareholder credit with stock with casino offers. That's right.
And that's why that was one of the reasons why as far as Carnival stocks, I never really invested too much into it because usually when I'm cruising Carnival, I'm getting deals and they said, nope, you can't use that. You can't get that additional credit. So either it's a good investment or you're getting the credit. I mean, and they killed him for me with that aspect of it.
Mm-hmm. Mayhem and Miracles. Hello, Masha. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Paul Zilla says, Warm Strong. Wow, I haven't seen you in forever. How is it going? We have this show every Wednesday too, Paul Zilla. I know we have just recently started started connecting with each other, but we do this show every Wednesday now. I still have 100 shares of Carnival stock. I brought back half of it prior to the crash, and then bought the last 50 at a super low rate. Haven't broke even with the initial amount, so still have it.
Well, they were up to like 40. That's what I was saying. The Carnival stock was up to $40 some odd. So I mean, they're coming back, but they're not. They're halfway as far as their top price. They're halfway, maybe.
Hello, Eddie. Welcome in. Yo. We paid $667, and now it's $18.30 a share. Wow. Oh my God. Let's see. Basically, do January and October cruises. Summer we did a couple times in spring break. Never again to both. I know. Oh my God, it's insane, especially the summer. You're asking for it. Let's see. Eddie says I have six shares. Let's see. Jane Commodero has come in. Hello, Jane. Welcome in. I feel naked without my blue uniform. No worries. Let's see. Yeah, you keep showing up, Paul Zilla. You can get a blue uniform soon enough. Good evening to you and your host. Good evening, Jane. Let's see. Did I see anybody else here? I'm trying to climb down to the bottom. You guys are chattering today, and I love it. Cindy, Ocean to Ocean, popping in and listening to all these experts. Hello, Cindy. Welcome in.
Cindy.
Ron agrees with you and says, tell me what the total cost is. I agree. I love that law now that we have to tell what is all included in the sticker price, and there's no shock value there. Has Carnival started cruising out of Mobile yet? I haven't heard or seen anything. Anybody know?
Oh, they're. I thought they were out of Alabama. I didn't know they stopped. I know
they stopped.
The Carnival Spirit will be going out there next year, but I thought they had a ship in Mobile already.
I
could
did
be wrong.
too. I thought they had two in Mobile. Carnival, not the Legend. The Legend go. I definitely thought they had them out of Mobile. Quay Creations comes in. Hello, Quay. Welcome in.
Q, welcome in.
Q. Quay, Q. Scott heading to the Celebrity Beyond on Saturday to hit the
ABC Islands. Nice.
Awesome.
Nice. I want to do the ABC Islands.
Venturecast says, you going on the Harmony of the Sea this January, Eddie Lugo. Kimberly Lavelle says, Lisa, Keisha. I know. It was so awesome.
I feel famous now. I got, I'm hanging out with the stars. they're taking me around, introducing me to everybody. And I'm like, oh, that's what happens when you hang around stars.
Speaking of stars, here's the real captain of YouTube, Sherry. Hello, Destination Fun. Welcome in. We're just having fun.
Sherry!
Lazy Day says, I was mad when they told me I couldn't get the onboard credit with the casino deals too. I still have the stock though. Still makes
Right.
sense.
Without the onboard credit, their stock just isn't moving enough.
Oh.
And they were heavy in debt. Oh, they stopped for about a year ago. Wow.
I didn't know that. Look at that.
Well,
I had no idea.
They'll be back. I know they'll be back next year because the Spirit is coming down there.
Oh, are they relocating the Spirit to?
Yep. Right now they're in it's in Alaska. I'm going to do the repositioning cruise, and it's going to be from Seattle to Seattle to New Orleans. No, maybe that's what it. No, yeah, I'm doing this New Orleans, and then they're going to do Mobile. It's going to move over and the next day and go to Mobile because I forget who was on it. Is it Carmen Lynn for the win? Maybe somebody's going to be on that cruise.
Look at that. But they are starting in October. So, Bill, before I let you go and have a great time on your cruise, I will ask you one more question for the audience here to wrap up our. I know this became kind of like a chat live, but we love that too. We love interacting with you guys and we love kind of hanging out. But Bill, do you believe after all we have said about picking your first cruise, do you believe that there is a cruise line or a cruise ship, be it that, for everyone?
There's definitely a cruise ship for everyone. Now, do I think there's a cruise ship that everybody can agree on? I think Royal is coming close. I really think they're coming close. And Carnival is, I mean, with the new ships, I have high hope for the 3 new ships they have coming out, the new class.
Yeah,
I have high hopes for Carnival. I have high hopes. But I think Royal, because I never knew how family-friendly Royal was until I went on there, the Oasis class. And I'm talking Oasis class ship here, people. I went on there with my grandkids and my daughter, and it had for the little kids, it had for the 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds, the older people like me, they had plenty of stuff for everybody to do. I think Royal is getting really close to developing like the perfect ship that you can go on no matter what you want. If they could isolate the area for the adults only a little bit better, I think it would be probably as close as you can get for everybody.
Like their Serenity, like their area, like there would be
Right,
the Serenity
right.
on it.
Serenity has like almost an entire deck.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't see any kids.
Yeah.
So that to me, that's like a perfect. And the solarium on the Oasis class ships is kind of like a walkthrough, and you
That's
see
what it's
kids.
called, the solarium. Oh.
So yeah. So I mean, I think Royal is getting really close.
All right.
What
Well,
about
yeah.
you, Scott?
You know, I would have to echo on that. I think Royal is definitely getting close, but I think that often we get influenced by our peers, we get influenced by our friends, we get influenced by our family, we get influenced by travel agents, we get influenced by a whole bunch of people that may or may not influence our decision more than it should. And like Bill and I said, I think the overall message of this is don't be afraid to ask more questions. Be it a first-time cruiser or be it an experienced cruiser, if it's something that you don't know, and especially if it's a line that you're not going on. Let's just say I was going on Silver Seas, for example, a cruise line that I've definitely been looking at, a smaller, more intimate ship. I don't know how anything goes. I don't know what their key cards look like. I don't know what their systems are. I have no idea. I would hope that I would have a really good friend that knew Silver Sea that would take me on that cruise or go with me. If I didn't, I would have to ask more questions to the person that I am trusting to book that cruise, right? Or myself, right? I would have to call one of their vacation Silver Seers and ask more questions, right? More questions is going to get you better results. Don't be scared to ask questions because you think it's a stupid question or because you don't think you're going to get the answer. If you don't get the answer, ask it again, right? And
Right.
find the best situation and the best cruise ship for you, because there is one out there, and it's not just because Bill said the Firenze was great that everybody should go and cruise on the Firenze, which I'm sure I trust his opinion and it would be great, but do
It's
more
the
research.
greatest cruise of all time.
The gre-
The greatest. So stop it, because I'll be on it tomorrow.
Stop it. Stop it. Yes.
We have it. I see we have, and I know I got to get ready to go. And
Yes.
Keisha has
What?
the keys. Keisha is
What?
driving.
He's just driving. Royal food is better than Carnival, hands down. Solarium is not nearly as comfortable as Space is the Serenity. Royal's biggest demerit, is the inferior food unless you pay. There you go.
And that,
Oh, yes, Lucy.
I mean, Carnival with their Excel class ships and the food options, and they're free, or you can try one. And they do have, I think the food is comparable. You know, I don't think one is really inferior to the other ones as far as the free foods, but Carnival has a more options. And I do like Carnival. As you know, I know a lot of people, Royal people, no, but Royal, they nickel and dime you, and they want to pay for this, pay for that. Oh, you want? I think Carnival with the Excel class ship got it right as far as the food.
They did.
Thank you, Betty and JT. Appreciate it. Team July.
Cruise Talk. So I am going to put this here. Cruise Talk Live. If you go over to either Across the Waves or if you go over to Antoinette at Fun, I believe both of them are live. If one of my mods has a chance to drop either one of those or both of those, Bill is not going to be there. He's going to be going out and having fun, but I will be here doing the wonderful YouTube street walkabout. So I will hopefully see one of you, or hopefully bunch of you guys there. I want to thank you so much for showing up to this Cruise Talk Live. Travel, yes, Usi brings us out with people rate Royals food on a curve. No made to order food, prefab, so much that they beg nonstop for 10 surveys.
Wow. 10 on the bake for the 10 on the surveys. I can see that with Royal. I didn't have a problem. I went to a buffet. I didn't have a real problem, but the number of options for it to be on an Oasis class ship, the number of free options and when they were available, I wasn't very impressed with. And I like Carnival's better.
I'm going to type this in. Internet Fun. These are the two places that we're going. Bill, thank you so much for continuing to do our show and keep our time here. You are definitely part of the glue that holds this cruise Cruise Talk Live together. I hope you have a wonderful time on the Firenze.
This man's the real superstar right here. I wish he was on this cruise.
Bill, I wish I was too. Thank you very much. And Kim says Royals Buffet is my favorite Indian food daily.
Yeah, they did. They do a good job. I think they do a good job with the buffet. Is the superior to Carnivals? I don't think so. But they lack in other areas as far as the free food options.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they want you to pay for additional a local fresh or whatever it's called. So that the Carnival, I think the food option, that's what Carnival is always going to be near and dear to my heart, because they take care of me, and I don't have to break the bank going there, and I don't have to worry about being upcharged for a lot of different things. So Carnival is always going to be near and dear to my heart.
That's why we always say ask more questions, because even from experienced cruisers, right? Me and Bill have a little bit of bias because we cruise mostly on Carnival and they take good care of us. So we're going to go back. Are we going to upfront refer a friend, hey, go on Carnival because we love Carnival? No. But there may be a Carnival lover out there that does, or a Royal or loyal to Royal that does and doesn't think about that. So we all are different human beings and we all love things for different reasons. As Corey and Lori share, Royal gave us exactly what we asked for, even went up and beyond to meet our needs, right? So
Nice.
Royal may be the best option for them, and it may not be the best option for us, or maybe it may be after I cruise on it next year. I have no idea. But definitely something to be found out, and continue to ask questions and don't be afraid, please. Trap Vision has come in. Good evening. Hello, Trap.
Welcome in.
thank you all for this hashtag Team Scott.
Oh, whoa! You are
Right.
not gonna do hashtag Team Scott and skip over hashtag Team Armstrong. You better click on Team Armstrong.
And Law, thank you very much. I think if you're in my chat, or Bill's, I think if you're in my chat, Law has dropped the Antoinette Fun and also dropped the Across the Waves here too as well. Thank you very much. Please give them a Cruise Talk Live raid. Don't do the Team Scott, please. I love you guys, but please do the Cruise Talk Live. And I will meet you guys over there. We're gonna let Bill go and have fun with the Keisha and
It's a meet
and
and
Lisa.
I group cruise meetup, the pre-cruise meetup. So we're going heading over to the Hilton, and
so jealous.
I got to meet all these channels that I've seen them on video on YouTube, but I've never met them in person. So now I finally get to meet them in person.
FOMO, Bill. Have a good time and happy
Take care,
birthday
everybody.
again. And thank you, everyone. We'll see you later. And
I'm
Bill,
going to be live tomorrow at
let me say that.
6 p.m. Eastern time,
Okay.
3 p.m. Pacific time. I do believe the live is already posted, so go there, check it out. I'll be live from the Firenze.
Okay. Your regular banter with Bill, but you're doing a live banter with Bill, right?
Yeah, Trap Vision, no worries, man. It's all love here.
Well,
It's all love.
thank you.
I wasn't letting Scott to highlight your hashtag Team Scott and just skip over the hashtag Team Armstrong. That's all. But it's all love.
Oh, all right. Love you guys. And we will
to you later,
see you.
everybody.
I'll see you tomorrow, Bill. And then we'll be at Thirsty Thursday after Bill's live. I will
Yep.
be
If
in
I
there
get a
for
chance, I'm
more.
gonna try to stop in tomorrow.
Appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Talk to you later. Bye, Scott.